Hi, happy St. Patrick's Day. Hold on a sec. All right. Welcome to Big Jim's House Blogcast, Sunday, March 2019, edition number 35, and happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody out there. It's got my, I hope everybody's had a safe weekend. All right, let me adjust this. I see nobody. There we go. Kelly, Gary, McNally. Happy St. Pat's Day to you. Right now, let's get rolling. It's the end of a long weekend. Hello, Rob. Shit. I threw out all my St. Pat's Day, like St. Patrick's Day shirts and all that. I should read. This is Big Jim's House Blogcast, and it's edition number 35. Hi, Kelly. How are you? Good show on that standing up for kids with autism. Shout outs to you. Christy, how are you? Happy St. Pat's and St. Pat's Day, everybody. Intro disclaimer. It's the 35th edition. It's the special St. Patrick's special. From this Irishman to you, happy St. Patrick's Day. There you go. And with that, I've got like my own, we've got a Irish beer review. Thanks. This is Smithwick's Premium Red Ale. It is brewed in Ireland, Dublin, Ireland, actually, by Guinness, St. James Gate, Dublin, Ireland. And there we go, Smithwick's Ale. Premium Red Ale, for those of you who are just joining us. So, all right. Yeah, so how was your weekend? I know ours was eventful. Today, did some thrift shopping, stores. Put together a bookshelf. Not too hard. Tina, how are you? Happy St. Pat's Day. I'm glad you're tuning in. You like the hat? Victoria, I see you've just joining us, so happy St. Patrick's Day. Big Jim's Blogcast. Big Jim's House Blogcast Live. So, yeah, my craft beer, it is called Smithwick's Ale. From the start of it, sounded like it. Oh, yeah. Good for you, Kelly, anyways. Standing up to the man. Smithwick's Pale Ale. I'll tell you this again. So it is brewed by, what do we got here? Brewed in Dublin, Ireland. Harvey, how are you? By Guinness and Company, St. James Gate. All right. Friday's Blogcast. Oh, yeah, we got to do a few birthday shout-outs here. On Friday, Lisa Wrightson and Jennifer and, oh, God. Dude, happy birthday to you guys, both. Lisa, I want to give my condolences on the loss of your child. Obviously, it's thoughts and prayers with you if you're watching. Saturday was Tammy Lockwood's birthday. And also Saturday was Trista Morgan's birthday. I want to give a big happy birthday to her. Sunday today is Tracy Virtue Ackert's birthday. Happy birthday. I grew up with this girl, nice girl. Aaron Finley, and Tony Jones. So Tony, Aaron, and Tracy have a happy birthday. I go way back I went to, two of these girls I grew up with, went to public and high school with. The other one I went to high school with. Tony, a Union girl. So happy birthday, Tony Jones, Aaron Finley, and Tracy Virtue Ackert. So, oh yeah. So, so far, all right. So today, my weekend recap, like basically like Friday, get home. Friday blogcast was like a good one. We talked about the 97 Stanley Cup Series with the Wings and Flyers, a straight sweep of that. Red Wings fans, yes, you got it. Talked about the 1997 Starrcade pay-per-view and the screwy ending to the Sting and Hogan match with Bret Hart. We also talked about the 5th and last season of the A-Team. So I will do apple flavored beer, grapefruit. Just gotta later. Well, that's like a few, maybe 5 blogcasts away. So, and then we talked about retro review of the 14th 007 James Bond movie, View to a Kill, the last one with Roger Moore. And we talked about, actually how it was for Duran Duran in 1985, almost on the verge of breaking up, and Duran Duran's 2 side groups. One, the Power Station, formed by Andy and John Taylor. Hey, give shout outs to Josh Fenton and Matt St. Pierre for joining us. Guys, if you're just you want a good Irish beer, this Smithwick's Pale Ale. It's brewed in Dublin, Ireland, and by the by Guinness and the St. James Gate Company. So, and it's got its malty flavor, not bad. So, and then, how it was for Duran Duran in 1985. They're on the verge of breaking up, and they formed 2 groups called Power Station and Arcadia. Today we're going to be talking about keeping with our Irish theme a little bit and St. Patrick's Day. Actually, no, I haven't, but I'm Irish myself. So we're going to be talking about the movie The Departed with the Jack Nicholson and the WWE wrestlers Sheamus, Hornswoggle, and Finn Balor. We'll be talking about the Irish Rovers. If you've heard of the Irish Rovers, we'll be talking about Aaron Spelling and the TV shows he's made, and remembering 680 CFTR Tom Rivers. So, and then Saturday, we went over the States trip, got gas at Kroger, just basically like an hour there, came back. And so, see, we've got our usual crowd out here tonight. Ooh, happy St. Patrick's Day. So anyways, yesterday was a pour here on Pub Crawl. I hope Lance or Victoria or any of one of my American friends out there, I know they probably went. So succession of bars downtown, Lynch's Irish Tavern, Vintage Tavern, Tailgaters, the Outpost, and there used to be a bar. I know that. I've got international appeal. Listen to me, border crosser, jet setter. But I've got some international appeal over there. There used to be, there is Hilger's. It's a nice little dive bar down on 24th Street. But hey, well, thank you. All right. Tim Bernard, how are you, Timmy? Anyways, Tim, if you're joining us, go out and get this Smithwick's Pale Ale. It's a good Irish beer. And it's brewed in Ireland, exclusively in Ireland. All right. It's very malty tasting. So, yeah. Just reading some of the comments here. Anyways, so we went out to Canadian Tire today, Walmart, thrift stores. I got myself a pair of brake pads. Gonna need those in the future. Yeah. So, can't see much from the can. Oh, I know. Yeah, nicer in the glass. Oh yeah. So, This is like the Indiana Jones, the Irish Indiana Jones. All I need now is a bullwhip. So, now you think that would complete the ensemble of a bullwhip, and so, all right. So anywho, yeah, like I said, plus we've got very special Irish inspirational quote. Anyways, going through our local events here, and like I said, pub crawl in Port Huron was yesterday. If you ever get a chance, future pub crawls, that's a lot of fun to be on. So first Friday, April 5th at 9 at the Hog Bar downtown Sarnia. Oh, work's going all right. That's one thing I cease to talk about on these blogcasts, are my work. Downriver Band, 9/15, Friday, April 5th. At the Hog Bar downtown. That's a good little bar. It used to be Mr. Mike's, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, that did used to be Mr. Mike's, or the Guildwood Inn. Green lipstick, a bullwhip, and one of those jackets. So yeah. All right. Saturday, April 27th, Community Park Cleanup Day, 10 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. Just go to City Hall to register, and if you live near a park and you want to beautify it and clean it up, you just go right ahead. Go down to City Hall and register. The AC/DC show. This band that's appearing at Sarnia Craft Ribbon Beer Fest is the best AC/DC tribute band there is. I saw them a couple of years ago at Bridge Bash. Lori Lee Van Buren. Lori Lee Voigt Van Buren. How are you? Shout it out to you, and happy St. Patrick's Day. The AC/DC show, Saturday, June 22nd, 9 to 11 p.m. at Sarnia Craft Ribbon Beer Fest, 730 London Road. And a green fur coat. Well, green fur coat, bullwhip, green lipstick. Look like the Irish Indiana Jones. Howdy, ma'am. Imperial Theatre Sarnia. Concerts there. Elton John, The Hits. April 21st, 8 p.m. I don't know the cost. April Wine Live, May 3rd at 8 p.m. Tickets are $69. Good classic band, classic Canadian band. And maybe some green beer. Well, this is about as Irish as beers that you're gonna get. Yeah. So April Wine Live, classic Canadian band. May 3rd, 8 p.m. Tickets are $69. Hmm. I don't have green food coloring. I sort of, uh, not really. And a cane too. All right, right on. Um, Led Zeppelin Physical Graffiti, May 25th at 8 p.m. So, for those of you who are into cosplay, toys, games, superheroes, comic books, and artists, it's a Sarnia Pop Culture Show, April 14th, 10 a.m. till 6 p.m. You know, I had like stuff from Pub Crawl, just, and I gave it. I must have put it in a box and given it to Goodwill or something. Wouldn't you know? Well, how's hold on here? How's Canadian Tire money? Is that green enough? Does that look green? That looks like a light pale green. Yeah. So, yeah, Sarnia Pop Culture Show. I don't know the cost, but it's at the Point Edward Arena, and it should be fun. It's like a mini Comic Con. No, and all my green. Damn, I even had something from the Wismer House in Port Elgin that said, "God loves us. God loves the Irish." Uh, so, but and if you like Def Leppard with openers Tesla, July 22nd, 2019, Budweiser Gardens in London, 7 p.m. start. Age-friendly housing fair, 10 a.m. till 3 p.m. If you're looking for a new place to live, affordable and rent-controlled, rent by income. Living Hope Church, 1281 Exmo Street, Sarnia, and that's free to attend. Later on, I will. I'm looking around for. I think I've got a joint lying around here someplace, like one of those little funny cigarettes. Poutine. Anybody who doesn't like poutine? So Sarnia Poutine Feast, May 30th to June 2nd. Free admission, Sarnia or Centennial Park, Sarnia. If you've been down to this last year, we went to it last year. They have there was like about 5 or 6 different kinds of poutine booths. So yeah, I think it's sludge for your stomach, but that's just me. I'll still eat poutine when I'm hungry. 80s Gone Wild, Friday, July 5th, 10:30 p.m. And this is at the Sarnia Kinsman Rib Fest in Centennial Park, Sarnia. The other Rib Fest, the Sarnia Craft Rib and Beer Fest, is out on London Road at Hiawatha. So, ooh. But this one's right downtown Centennial Park, Sarnia. Sarnia Kinsman Rib Fest, 5 or 6 different kinds of rib vendors. And, I know, you're all worried about, well, look, tonight it's all about St. Patrick's Day. It's not about Fred. Fred's fine. He's just off on a quest. Oh, yeah. So is that how much it is, Harvey? $10? Kids age 11 are admitted free? Oh, yeah. $10 you can afford. Yeah, right on. 80s Gone Wild, again, Friday, July 5th, 10:30 p.m. Hair Metal Tribute, Sarnia Kinsman Rib Fest, Centennial Park, Sarnia. Hell, you can just walk down there. And, ooh. Mm-hmm. Swagger. They come to Lizard's Bar and Grill, Sarnia, on Saturday, March 30th. That's next weekend. And they're a good band. And Lizard's Bar and Grill is like an excellent band, or an excellent bar. Saturday, March 23rd. Wait a minute. Saturday, also Saturday, March, or no, wait a minute. March, yeah, Saturday, March 23rd. Swagger is at Lizard's Bar and Grill, Saturday, March 30th. Yeah, I'm getting this mixed up. So, anyways, next weekend is the Mudmen. If you've ever seen them live, I think I'm not allowed to say Harvey, but for you, yes, he's driving the Snakes out of Ireland. So, and he's using another harmonica. So, yeah, if you get a chance, check the Mudmen out because they do like oh God, it's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. By AC/DC, they do that with it's an all bagpipe version. Well, not an all bagpipe version, but they do like they are a great they're a live great kick-ass band. Tickets are $30 at that Victoria Hall, Victoria Playhouse Theater in Petrolia, and it starts at 8 p.m. So Saturday, oh God. Anyways, if you, I'm going to talk about Name That Tune, Saturday, March 27th, 7 p.m. till 10 p.m. Bottoms Up Bar and Grill in Point Edward, Michelle Dion and DJ Robert hosting. And hello there, Lisa. How are you? No, there's no relationship issues between Fred and I. Fred's recently expressed a desire to get out on his own. You know, like any teenager or any child, he wants to like break free and be independent and see the world. And that's great. Once in a while, Fred will check back in and he'll be like, well, I've been to this place and I've been to that place. So, but, that's a good Irish beer. So, so anyway, Big Jim's house is gonna be there at Name That Tune, and we're always looking for new members that wanna know their music and have a winning attitude. Yeah, set the bar high. So Saturday, April 27th, Name That Tune. Anybody that wants to form a team and go up against Big Jim's house, good luck with that. Because people I have on my team are like top notch. Anyways, yep, 7 p.m. till 10 p.m. It's hosted by Michelle Dion and DJ Rob. So, all right. All right, here. All right, countdown. Since I no longer feel the need to count down St. Patrick's Day, since it's here, happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody. So, yeah, but spring's in 3 days. Oh, who's on my Big Jim's house team? Well, the last Name That Tune, it was me, Denise, her brother, Greg, and his wife Angie, her Denise's mom. Tina and Lecky showed up briefly, and some random girl. So, but we still came in number 2 and won breakfast certificates to for a local chef. For breakfast from prepared by a local chef. So we would have won cash, but we came in second. So, oh yeah. Fred is our mascot, actually. Funny you should ask that. So, but Fred is the mascot of Big Jim's house. So anyhow, spring's in 3 days, thank God. Okay, yeah, so hold on here. Spring is, I'm just looking at the calendar, this Wednesday. Can't come soon enough. That means Old Man Winter, you are on notice. As of March 20th, you are on notice. You're not invited to the party. You take a hint and get out. I've had enough of winter time. So, Sarnia City Councilor Bill Dennis. Cheers to you, standing up for us and not pissing away the taxpayers' money. Bill Dennis, cheers out to you. Cheers, Bill. And if you're Bill, if you want to, how was your St. Patrick's Day, Bill? Anywho, Bill, we did craft beer or an Irish beer review. Smithwick's Pale Ale. It was out of Dublin, Ireland, by Guinness, St. James Gate Company. So, anywho, I'm got the last of that, so I'm going to be switching over to Coors Light soon. Anyway, all right, pretend I'm not here. There we go. All right, that's right, Bill. It means you have been having a good St. Patrick's Day today. So, and shouts out to Corey Cote. See you just joining us. So welcome to Big Jim's House Blogcast. So, all right. Anyways, here's a random harmonica solo to break up the monotony. I don't know how to play harmonica. I just do it. That's right. I just go ahead and do it. Who likes the hat? Show me some likes for the hat. Come on. Some love, likes, whatever. All right. Anyways, keeping with the St. Patrick's Day theme a little bit, we're going to talk about the movie The Departed from 2006. It stars Leonardo DiCaprio as Billy Costigan, Matt Damon as Colin Sullivan, Jack Nicholson as Frank Costello, Mark Wahlberg as Sergeant Dignam, Alec Baldwin as Captain Ellerby, and Martin Sheen as Captain Queenan. And it was directed by Martin Scorsese. Who's here seen that movie? That's an all-star cast. I like that movie. The plot, it takes place in Boston. Okay, Billy Costigan goes undercover to infiltrate Frank Costello's crew. Also, Frank Costello plants Colin Sullivan, the cop, as a mole within the police department. So, basically, it's both sides are trying to find out about each other. They're trying to find out about each other's identity before they are found. The soundtrack, I'm Skipping Up to Boston by the Dropkick Murphys. Yeah, it takes place on, actually it does take place on St. Patrick's Day, 2006 in the movie. So, it is like one of those. I think I've got it. Oh yeah. Here it is. All right, here it is. Show that to everybody there. All right. So yeah, I got that. It's one of those movies where it's an all-star cast and it's like solidly acted, not like Leonardo DiCaprio turns in like a good performance of Billy Costigan, who has to fake he's a cop, but he has to go into jail to establish street cred to get into like Frank Costello's crew. So, and Matt Damon plays Colin Sullivan, who knows Jack Nicholson's character Frank Costello from when they were from 10 years old, yada yada yada. So, yeah, pull it up on IMDb. Mark Wahlberg plays the hard ass Sergeant Dignam. His character and Matt Damon's character Colin Sullivan absolutely like hate each other, and he hates Billy Costigan too. So, yeah, it's a good St. Patrick's Day. I think it does take place on in the movie. It does take place on St. Patrick's Day. There's got the soundtrack to it: the Dropkick Murphys, the Rolling Stones, the Beach Boys. It's a good soundtrack too. And one gruesome scene, like when Martin Sheen is thrown off the roof, trying to protect the identity of Billy Costigan. It's a good role for Leonardo DiCaprio, and you've got Anthony Anderson, a bit player, Mark Wahlberg, Alec Baldwin, and Martin Sheen rounding out the cast. Yeah, so that. Hold on. Oh yeah, so there's another random harmonica solo. So, anywho, what else? Oh yeah, so when I'm reading this, and so, also Ray Winstone, yeah, oh yeah, great cast. And no one can hear it. I'll try and do that. Anywho, oh, I'm just reading some of these comments here. You can say things in your. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna wear the hell out of that harmonica. I think I've got a joint. I think I've got like one of those little cigarettes floating around here somewhere. Yeah. Anyways, Departed. I have this movie. If it's on late nights, I'll finish watching it. Yeah. It's true. It's true. Oh, well. All right. So, anyways, in keeping with our St. Patrick's themed blogcast, we're gonna talk about three current WWE wrestlers that are on the roster: Hornswoggle, Finn Balor, and Sheamus. So, and Hornswoggle, real name Dylan Mark Postal, about 4 foot tall, 4 foot 5 inches. Debuted in the WWE in 2006. Former cruiserweight champion. He was once revealed in a storyline to be Vince McMahon's illegitimate son. I can see the resemblance right there. So, he was revealed to be the anonymous Raw brand general manager. Former ring names: McMahon, Little Bastard, and Short Stack. On September 28th, 2015, he got nailed from the wellness policy. He violated he got a 30-day suspension for violating the wellness policy. No, but I don't know what about. Notable feuds were with Jimmy Wang Yang, Fit Finlay. Fit Finlay actually trained the guy. He was released from WWE May 6, 2016, as a part of their cost-cutting, house cleaning. And then he joined in 2016 of that year. He joined the indie circuit, going on ACW, Global Force Wrestling. Was a member of TNA 2016-2017, and then now April 27th, 2018, he returned to the WWE, where he currently is. So, all right. So, anywho, oh man, happy St. Patrick's Day. Oh, all right. So, yeah. All right. So, anywho, now for Finn Balor. His real name is Fergal McDivitt, and he was born in Bray County, Wicklow, Ireland. He's currently on the Raw brand. He is a next champion, one-time next champion, a one-time Intercontinental champion, a one-time Universal champion, and a three-time IWGP Junior Heavyweight champ. Oh, yeah. All right. There are currently for this year's WrestleMania. I don't think there are. He has a match. I don't think there's any WrestleMania plans for him. He was held back because it was the belief that he was too small. But he's very charismatic. So, and yeah, the other Sheamus, real name Stephen Farrelly. He was born in Cabra, Dublin, Ireland. Debut April 10th, 2002. He is a former FCW champion one time, a three-time WWE World Champion, a four-time Raw Tag Team Champion with Cesaro. Again with Cesaro, he is a SmackDown Tag Team Champion one time, United States Champion twice, winner of the 2010 King of the Ring, winner of the 2015 Money in the Bank, winner of the 2012 Royal Rumble, and he's currently on the SmackDown brand. He's 6'4", 267 pounds, and all of these. Oh, ooh, yeah. There we go. Just had to take off this hat. Oh. All right. And since, oh yeah, shit. Oh yeah, send me the Shamrocks. Gonna be, yep. Let's get those Shamrocks up, and so, all right. No, I got, I got it at Dollarama today. When I was out and about, I had to go, and I went to Walmart, Dollarama, a couple of thrift stores. Yeah, so went to those couple of thrift stores. Yeah, so most of these, actually, yes, I posted. All right, right on, Harvey. Sending the Shamrocks, sending the St. Patrick's Day. in the theme of St. Patrick's Day today. Most of these, like The Departed, I posted the movie trailer on my Facebook page and on the Blogcast page too, with Hornswoggle, the very best of Hornswoggle, on the top 10 shocking moments of Hornswoggle on my. Oh, right on, all green. Andy McCullough, how are you? Thank you. Good for you for joining us. Andy, earlier in the Happy St. Patrick's Day to you, Andy. And earlier in the Blogcast, I did a review of an Irish beer called Smithwick's Pale Ale, Premium Pale Ale. It's from Dublin, Ireland, by Guinness and St. James Gate. So, and it's I would give it like a 4 out of 5 stars. So the very best of Hornswoggle, shock top 10 moments. Or I posted that from YouTube on my Facebook page. You check it out. Oh yeah, right on. Oh, look at that. Like, I mean, oh, you got all that stuff going on there. Right on. And see, Julie, thank you for joining us. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you. The top 10. Oh, Alexis. Say hello to the old man for me, your dad. What's he up to? Alexis, I wanted to know how the house is coming. Is it finished? Last time I was there, it's basically like a skeleton. So tell your old man I said hello. We'll drop down in the spring to see the completed house. Looks like pretty much a huge mansion. So, yeah. All right. And with like Finn Balor, he had like I posted like a top 10, I think, of him on my Facebook page from YouTube, and the top 10 moments of Sheamus, the Celtic Warrior, Electrical. So, are your parents staying with you, Alexis? What do they got, like that trailer outside? Are they staying in the trailer? So, like, is it like, when's the estimated completion date, Alexis? So, all right. What's lice? No, I'm just adjusting my hat. Earlier on in the blogcast, we established that I should have a bullwhip, green lipstick, and a cane. So, oh, okay, they all live at Abby's, isn't that? So, all right, Abigail lives by herself or with her boyfriend. Isn't that not like a bit? Doesn't that get a bit like crowded? Like, I mean, where does Abby lives in Southampton, doesn't she? So, you live like, you know, your parents' place once it's completed. It's like just across the river from where my brother lives. So, okay, yeah. My brother Greg and his girlfriend Jo and their 2 kids, my nephew Colin and Cameron. So. And then, yeah, because they live like right across the river. They're a stone's throw away. So, yeah. All right. So all 3 of those, Hornswoggle, Finn Balor, and Sheamus, are probably out partying. Enough green beer. So, well, it's not like it's a big secret. Everyone knows where everyone lives. Like, I mean, it's my audience. I've been there before, so yeah. So anyways, Alexis, tell your old man to tune in once in a while. Say hi to your mom from me and the rest of the family. I know your dad's probably watching anyway. So, I mean, he's a big fan of the Blogcast. So, well, Rob, it's all right. We go back 30. Well, not her, but her dad and I go back 30, 35 years. So, anyways, anyway, keeping on with the theme of like Ireland. If you've ever heard of the Irish Rovers, again, I posted like, if you've ever heard of this song, Wasn't That a Party? And Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. Let's see some likes for the Irish Rovers. Wasn't That a Party? I posted those songs on my Facebook page. Wasn't That a Party? Drunken Sailor? I think so. No, wait, not Drunken Sailor, but Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. Well, I'm not going to tell people here where I live. Most of you do actually know where I live. I live in Sarnia, down on Queen and Telford. So, I've got like I've turned down the sound on the TV here. I'm watching I've got National Geographic on here. So, and they're treating a dog with a broken leg. Poor thing. Looks like it's in pain, but it's the vets are taking care of it. Pretty, whoa. So anyways, it was the Irish Rovers were formed in 1963 in Toronto, Canada, and Dublin, Ireland. So they are Canadian, and they are Irish, and half of them are from Canada, half of them are from Ireland. Members are George Miller, Jerry O'Connell, Jeffrey Kelly, Jimmy Ferguson, and Will Miller. So, yes, and half the band, like I said, half the band is from Toronto, which is good. And half is from Dublin, Ireland. So, Wasn't That a Party became a major international hit, along with the Christmas song Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. And no, I don't. Not really. Actually, I'm waiting for the second season of Cobra Kai to come on. So, anyway, all right. So, in 1971, CBC, they had their own show called the Irish Rovers Show. 71 through 78. It was a variety and family show, and even garnered them an ACTRA award. After that, it was canceled in 78, and in 1981, it was their second TV series in the CBC, Rovers Comedy House. It was a 7-part series. And then in 1984 from 86 was the third CBC series called Party with the Rovers. So, History Channel, Food Network, and HGTV. Yep. What are my favorite channels? Oh God. No, but yeah, that's also something I wanted to talk about today. Lori Loughlin and Felicity Huffman, and that college graduate, like, pay to play, get your kids in the, but I'll talk about that like afterwards. It isn't even a Blogcast subject, and yet it's on my mind. So all the band became Canadian citizens because of Prime Minister Pierre Trudeau wanted them to represent Canada to the world. October 97, founder Jimmy Ferguson dies of a heart attack. 2010 was her 45th anniversary, with a couple of greatest hits packages coming out, and mostly like 2017. As of 2017, they are retired from touring, no no year-long world tours. They basically at that age, you probably don't want to tour anymore. So actually, I watch, my channels are mostly like, if I go into my box, Android box, I'll do Cody, YouTube Red, Mobdro. I'll go to the Star Wars channel, Star Wars. I'll go to the James Bond channel. Since I have regular TV, NBC, ABC, but yeah, if you've heard about like Lori Loughlin of Full House and her two daughters and Felicity Huffman of oh God, oh yeah, Desperate Housewives. Felicity Huffman of Desperate Housewives. They were nailed, arrested, and I think one of them is out on bail, a $1 million bond bail, for faking their college, their kids like admissions so they can gain to they can get into Harvard University or Yale University or whatever, and they were nailed for it. The FBI nailed their asses to the wall. So yeah. Anyways, if you've watched the Mod Squad, Charlie's Angels, Fantasy Island, 90210, Melrose Place. Steve Humphrey, I'm glad you could join us, buddy. Steve, I wanted to wish you a happy St. Pat's Day. And Steve, earlier in the blogcast, I did a craft beer review of Smithwick's Pale Ale, Premium Ale, and it's in Dublin, Ireland, brewed by Guinness and St. James Company. And it's a pretty damn good beer. So, well, I think, Aaron Spelling made, chances are he was a good, I liked his shows. Like, I mean, he created like lots of great shows. And, you know, pale but it's dark. Oh yeah, well, I would rank that like 4 out of 5, 5 out of 5 stars. So, but Aaron Spelling made a lot of shows. Some of them were pretty cheesy, but he made great. But if it was that, he made great cheese. He was born on April 22nd, 1923. Passed away June 23rd, 2006. Super producer, Mod Squad, The Rookies, Vegas, Charmed. Why? Dublin, Ireland. Oh my! That's like saying I can't say Jew. Oh, if I say the word, I get stuck on the word jewelry. I say a Jewy. Oh. And whenever I try and say, I'll say Dublin, Ireland. That's correct pronounce. So say it 5 times fast. I can't. Dublin, Ireland. Okay. Well, my beer reviews, I go by taste and what other people have said. So, I don't know. I mean, when you taste a craft beer or a beer, right off the beginning, you know what it's gonna, if it agrees with you or not. So, and I should share my thoughts. No, but my ancestors are from there. So, I'm not. I was born in Canada, but my ancestors I've discovered through doing family research came over from Ireland. So, oh, Tracy Virtue Ackert, we were just I was just talking about you. I was just giving you a happy birthday shout out. So, Tracy Virtue, happy birthday. And I see Janet Prideaux joined us. So, happy St. Pat's Day, Janet Prideaux. And Tracy, I hope you had like a combination of a happy St. Patrick's Day and birthday. What was it? Our 21st birthday today, Tracy? So, anyways, Spelling made shows like The Mod Squad, Melrose Place, Dynasty, Beverly Hills 90210, The Love Boat, Fantasy Island, Charlie's Angels, Heart to Heart, Seventh Heaven, The Colbys, Chopper One, Finder of Lost Loves, Hotel, Matt Houston, Models Inc., Starsky and Hutch, T.J. Hooker. Out of my favorites of this, I remember watching Vegas with like, what was Robert Urich as Dan Tana. That was a good show. Most of you probably are too young to remember that, but I know you remember Dynasty. I know a lot of people on here watch Melrose Place. And I know that there are like, anytime I mention Beverly Hills 90210, you get your panties in a bunch for the female that watch this blogcast. Woohoo! 90210. The Love Boat. I like Fantasy Island. I watched. Well, I'm not really concerned about that. Models Inc., T.J. Hooker. So, all right. So, anyways, yeah, he made like some great TV shows, and he made like some crappy TV shows, but you know, he has two leaves behind. Randy Spelling, Candy Spelling, his wife, and Tori Spelling. And he left behind when he died, he left behind a huge fortune. So, and once he died, like Randy Spelling is like well off, but Tori, the only reason she had a career on 90210 was because her dad was powerfully and connected. And yeah, Dynasty, I know what people remember. Charmed, Seventh Heaven, Heart to Heart. Yeah, so. All right. T.J. Hooker with William Shatner, Starsky and Hutch. So anyway, he died leaving behind a huge fortune. And Tori Spelling thought she was going to inherit most of that fortune, but she was wrong. She married like a Canadian, Dean McDermott, B-level actor. Well, nepotism. Yeah, I know. Who wouldn't put their kid like, if it serves the movie or if it serves a bit part or a role part, I'd probably put my kid in a movie. Yeah. She got divorced to her other husband and married Dean McDermott. who I thought was like a social climbing like leech. I think that he thought, oh, I'll marry Tori Spelling and we'll live off of her money. But sorry, pal, old daddy cut her off. So you're on your own. Well, I'm not really, Rob, I'm not really worried about competition. You want to know why? Because I'm consistent. I'll always have a Friday night blogcast. I'll always have a Sunday night blogcast. And I'm looking to do 2 more. And I got a format. So, I'm not really worried about competition. So, if you just don't like my blogcasts, then you're free to, like I said, you're free to express your opinion. I mean, I do this, these blogcasts pretty much are, I do this for me. So anyways, Shooter Bob wants to start his own podcast. Good for him. So, well, and anyways, so, all right. All right, moving on here. If you remember if you were like back in the 80s, 680 CFTR, it was a great radio station. 50,000 watts, first air date, August 8th, 1962. I'm remembering Tom Rivers, and I posted this on my blogcast, or on my Facebook page, Tom Rivers. So, anyways, I remember I posted like from YouTube, Tom Rivers, the Rivers Air Force, and he was a morning show personality, passed away. His career, Tom Rivers' career, he died in 2004. His first radio job was WNBY, 1966. 1971, he joined Chum 1050 Toronto. 1972, he joined CKLW in Windsor. 1974, he moves to Los Angeles for KIQU. 76, KFRC in San Francisco. 1978, he crisscrosses to Anchorage, Alaska for KFQD. And in 1980, he comes back to Toronto for Chum. 83 to 92, he is the morning man for CFTR, where he does Rivers Air Force, the Unfriendly Giant, Rusty the Chicken, and Jerome Giraffe. That was funny. And 1992, he joined CJEZ Toronto. 1993, CKRA Edmonton. 1988, Toronto, CHOG. 1999, back at Chum in Toronto. So, and yeah, it was back in the early 80s. He actually passed away in 2004. So, all right, well, boys and girls, I hope you had okay, well, we'll go through this one more time. Oh, wait. I went through, did our Irish beer review, birthday shout-outs, weekend recap, local events, did the Friday Blogcast recap with countdowns. We talked about The Departed, talked about the Hornswoggle, Finn Balor, and Sheamus. from the WWE, the Irish wrestlers. We talked about the Irish Rovers. We talked about Aaron Spelling, the TV show Family Tree. And we remembered 680 CFTR Morning Man personality Tom Rivers. So, anywho, I've got an inspirational quote here. It's an Irish inspirational quote. May you be poor in misfortune, rich in blessings, slow to make enemies, and quick to make friends, and may you know nothing but happiness. So, I think that suits us today. And you know what, people? I will see you next Friday night. Tune in next Friday night. All right. Ciao.